Keep watching to learn how to make the best chicken tacos you will ever have. Hello everybody, I am here to show you how to make the best chicken tacos in the world, and they are not your traditional tacos. I just want to show you the things you'll need first, and then we'll go from there. You want a big fork, a spatula, a stirring spoon, and a chopping knife, sharp preferably. Then ingredients, you're going to want a tablespoon or less of pepper if you don't like pepper that much. You want 2 tablespoons of granulated garlic. You want about a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more of sea salt. You want about 3 tablespoons of butter, and this is for cooking the chicken. You want some queso fresco. It's a Mexican cheese that you can get like at Safeway or anywhere, but the best queso fresco is the fresh kind that you can get at a Mexican market, and that is like the best kind you can get. And if you can get that, get that. And then you're going to need 2 packs of brown gravy mix, and you're going to need 6 boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So I'm going to get stuff together, and I'll be back to show you what to do. You also want a good frying oil. I use canola oil. You can use any kind of frying oil. Do not use olive oil because the tortillas will just soak it up and it will be really gross. 2 other things you're going to need is a deep frying pan. This one's kind of like a skillet style, which I love it, and just a regular frying pan. And then a lid for keeping your chicken warm, whatever. So first of all, you want to start by cutting your chicken, and you just want to cube it up. So here is your boneless, skinless chicken thighs all cut into little cubes, and you're going to want to take your seasonings that you already prepared and add the garlic powder, pepper, and your sea salt. And then you just want to mix it around. The chicken's kind of frozen because it's a lot easier to cut when it's partially frozen. So. And you just put that to the side, and we'll be back. Another thing I forgot to mention that you're going to need is corn tortillas. I like to use white corn tortillas. You can use yellow corn, large tortillas, tiny tortillas, flour tortillas, any kind of tortillas. But yeah, you need tortillas.
What are you talking to?
Another thing you're going to want to prepare ahead of time is the cheese. I like to just cut it open like this, and then cut it in strips. It makes it a lot easier. And you put it in a bowl, and it's going to have some juices, and you want those juices with it. And then you just take a fork and start squishing. Yeah. You're gonna want your pan nice and hot before you add the butter, because you don't want to burn the butter before adding the chicken. So get the pan nice and hot, and then add the butter. So now that the butter's nice and melted, the pan's nice and hot, you add your chicken mixture. Chicken. You just want to stir it enough to get butter spread throughout the chicken. And then you just want to leave it cooking on a medium heat and just have patience and let it cook through and get a nice crust on it. The more crust, the better the flavor. But definitely not the more burnt, the better the flavor, so don't burn it. We'll be back in a little bit. So as you can see, the chicken's getting a little bit white on the edges. And that's usually a sign that you can start flipping it. So we're going to start flipping it. So while the chicken's cooking, I wanted to show you how I get the gravy packets ready. I add 1 cup of water, both of the packets of gravy, and I whisk it around. To add a little extra thickness, I add a little bit of flour. So I have about a 1/4 cup of flour. You want to add it all while the water is cold and before you add it to the chicken, otherwise you get clumps. So I'm going to finish this and then show what I do when I add it to the chicken. So as you can see, the chicken is clearly cooked. Didn't brown up as much as I wanted it to, but it does have a lot of good juices in there, and that is why I add the extra flour. So we add our gravy mixture, and then we add an extra cup of water into the same measuring cup so you can get all the juices, and you pour it in there. And you start stirring right away so the gravy doesn't start clumping up. So you can already see little clumps forming. This is when I get my stirring spoon. So you want it to start bubbling really nice like this. This is when it gets really thick. And just let it bubble for a little bit. Don't let it burn. Only for like 2 minutes. Let it bubble. And then when it's done bubbling, stir it, take it off the heat, leave the lid off of it so extra vapors can escape into the air and it thickens. And that's when we are going to start frying our own taco shells. See how much thicker that got? Okay. So I'm going to take this off the heat and I'll be back. Add the oil when your pot or the pan is hot. You add a decent amount because I'm making a lot of tortillas. And soon we'll start frying them. With my last 2 tortillas, I'm going to actually show you how I do it when I'm in a hurry cooking, because otherwise it'll take me forever doing it the other way. Watch now that I'm recording, I'm going to like screw it up. So you want to get your fork like right to the middle, flip it. Take this tortilla, get your fork right to the middle, and get your fork to the middle. Come on. Okay, there. Yay, I didn't absolutely screw it up. And that's how I do it when I'm in a rush. Sometimes I do 4 at a time that way. So, yeah, because when the kids are hungry, they are hungry. And just flip it. So, I wanted to show you one of 2 things. This is the chicken after it has set. As you can tell, it is still really hot. And it is thickened up a lot by sitting without the lid. So, then you will have no worries about it being dry. Second thing I wanted to show you was how I store my tortillas after I fry them. I use this rack from our toaster oven, well, the conventional giant toaster oven. So I just put it on top of a $1 pan with some paper towels, and as I cook the tortillas, I put them on here, and it works out perfectly to drain the tortillas so they're not super greasy. So this is how I plate the dish. Get a tortilla. Get a little scoop of meat. Put that down. Another tortilla. A little bit of meat. Another tortilla. A little bit of meat. Another tortilla. The meat. And then we get them all lined up. Get cheese. Cheese. It's okay to make a mess with it because we make a mess anyway. Cheese. We get lettuce. Lettuce. And that is how you make my tacos. My kids like to call them ghetto tacos. I don't know why. Thank you for watching.